What's up guys, Sun Shows here, back with another awesome video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers earthspark deluxe class, sort of deluxe class, Terran Thrash. And yeah, this guy is like really surprisingly accurate to the show compared to all the other figures in the earthspark line. He's probably the most accurate out of all of them. Just, he's so detailed. But yeah, the wheels are accurate, but they sort of have a problem in robot mode. But yeah, he looks really good, especially with that head sculpt with the goggles and stuff. Yeah, and the arms look really good, and for some reason it's sort of satisfying to like putting the arm out like that, because it locks in perfectly. It doesn't lock in, but like it slots in like that, and it's just so smooth. But his waist joint is a little loose, and so are his legs. But most of his joints are really tight. And speaking of joints, let's get on with articulation. So his head is on a ball joint, so it can look up, down, side to side, tilt side to side. And like I said before, the arms can go out, sort of have a elbow swivel, 90 degrees at the arm, and wrist rotation, which is really good for one of these figures. I know him and Prowl had wrist rotation, and he has a waist swivel. His legs can kick up to about that far and kick back all the way there. He doesn't really have that much of a knee bend. That's sort of like where the wheels cause the problem. Like maybe if they moved like Legacy Crash Bar, because these two have similar engineering, and this is pretty good engineering for an earthspark figure. But he also has ankle tilt there, which is really good, but that's mostly due to transformation. Yeah, it's just a overly really good figure. He also has some weapons. Oops. He has his like a gun. I'm not sure if he had it in the show or not. I can't remember. But this side here is blast effect compatible, and this side sort of looks like a rocket there. And his other accessory is his shield, but in vehicle mode, this does not turn into the sidecar that I had in like seasons 1 and 2. It just sits on the back, which is okay if the Warrior class version didn't do that. Like the Warrior class version has a shield that sort of turns into a gun, and had made it a sidecar. All that within the Warrior class budget. They could have at least carried that over to this figure, because I'm pretty sure he is a retool of that Warrior class figure. So for integration, there's 5 milli ports there that you just peg it in, and he looks really good. And yeah, there's another port there which you can just take the weapon and just put it there. That's what I like to do, at least. Or you can have him hold it. But yeah, that's where like if he holds the shield up, he can sort of shoot from there. But yeah, as for weapon storage, you can just put it on the back like so, and it just slots there nicely. Yeah, surprisingly good for an earthspark figure. As for size comparisons, you have Thrash with Bumblebee, and yet again, none of these lines are particular in scale with each other. So yeah, but if you didn't watch the show, these guys look really good together, like, regarding scale aside. Here we have his wave mate, Prowl, and these two are probably top 3, top 2 best earthspark figures of the entire line, and Bumblebee. But yeah, and here we have Twitch, which is probably the worst figure of the entire line because of the quality control, because I'm not sure if it's as good as like the Generations line, because yeah, this figure is just abysmal. If you haven't already, check out my review, or check out the playlist that I'm gonna create of all earthspark figures if you want to watch all of them. So yeah, now we'll get on to transformation. And yeah, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it, but like when you first transformed it, it was a little tricky. So starting off, you just want to take the legs and rotate them like this, like the other way, this, so the wheels are facing up. Point out the arms like this, so make it straight, and then take the feet and sort of open them like that. Once you've done that, come here and just sort of bend the knee until you can slot it like this peg in between the mushroom pegs on the leg, like so. And yeah, it always really likes to come unplugged. And there goes the shield on the backpack. But yeah, just make sure everything's like sort of plugged in, and you want to take the feet and sort of like rotate it so it's like here, and then peg it in together, and as well as getting the mushroom pegs, like the slots in the mushroom pegs, like so. I think it's a bit difficult on camera here, but yeah, there it is, connected. Make sure everything's lined up, and yeah, that's pretty much it, like that. But on this side, if you did want, you can lift this part up and take out the kickstand, but it is really easy to lose, so I would just recommend closing that in there. And once you've done that, center the body up straight. And this part sort of confuses me a bit, because these parts are both identical, and you're going to use this one here, so that wherever the feet is pointing, it's backwards. Just rotate the torso and then click the front down, like so. Lock it in, and there we sort of have the start of the bike. Once you've done that, just lift up the torso, the front of the bike, and peg this in here, like that. Once you've done that, make sure this is still lifted, and take the arms and sort of rotate them down, but also bend these sort of like that, using that, like so, and just point these down. And once you've done that, take the hood of the car and just peg it in the arms, and take these arms and use these pegs on the feet, and use the mushroom pegs to peg everything in nicely on this side. And on this side it's a little different. There's only a slot and then a slot that goes into there. Just push it down, yeah, pretty much like that. And you're going to want to rotate the hands as well, preferably before you slot the hands in, just if you can, upwards, so the back of the hand is facing downwards. Just re-peg everything together, like so, and take the front of the hood and peg that in. Yeah, there is Thrash's vehicle mode, and he looks really good. I'm just gonna put the kickstand up. Yeah, he looks really good. I'm not really a fan of the Terran, I think, symbol there, because he is meant to be a robot in disguise, and if you have the symbol there, it's just pretty obvious. As for weapon storage, you just take this port on the back and just peg this here in, like so. And yeah, that's basically it. I would have liked if this converted into sort of like a sidecar, because then this could stand up perfectly and pegged in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As for size comparisons, here we have Twitch, and yet again, if everything was to be perfect and they did like a proper generations line of earthspark figures, these two would be in the core class, because like motorbikes aren't that big and drones are definitely not that big. But yeah, they pair pretty nicely. Sort of like the difference in the color aspects and everything. So yeah, and also size comparison with Prowl. Yeah, and these two look really good, like with the white and everything, that go together really well. So yeah, they look good. And also Bumblebee. So these two look excellent together, apart from this being oversized. But yeah, they look really good together. So yeah, that's basically it for my review for the Transformers earthspark deluxe Thrash. So yeah, and he also rolls pretty well too. Yeah, so that's basically it. Definitely join the Discord, subscribe, and please like the video. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully, and if we do, yeah, there will be a giveaway. So yeah, please subscribe and join the Discord. Peace.